Hi and thanks for watching. Just thought I'd do a quick video, a cooking kit loadout on some of the stuff I use for cooking outdoors and what I use it for, what I recommend and my favourite stuff and when I'm likely to use it. Just give you a look round. Right then, as you can probably see, I do like my stainless steel and I've only got one item of titanium, and that's my little 750mm Lixada cooking pot there, little titanium spork, and I've got a little titanium stove as well, alcohol stove. Right then, yeah, I'll start with this first. This is what I take with me when I'm cooking. On a wild camp I use this in my camp fridge. It's just to store all my food. There's some plastic containers that I use, just the small plastic containers. Bigger ones here. Yeah, it's a cracking little bit of kit this. It's a little cool bag, so it keeps all your food fresh. I usually keep that at the top of my rucksack. So yeah, that goes with me on my bushcraft camps and my wild camps as well, when I'm using a tent. You can buy it with a kettle as well. Comes with a kettle sometimes. This is the kettle that I like to use. The GSI Glacier kettle, stainless steel. That comes with me everywhere, that when I'm doing a wild camp or bushcraft in the woods or whatever. That comes everywhere. It's one of my favourite pieces of kit. Definitely recommend it. But I was looking online lately and I've noticed that it's really hard to come by now. Everywhere's out of stock, so I'm glad I got it when I did. I'm not sure if they're going to do more or people are going to start selling them again, but yeah, I'm glad I purchased it when I did. There's my frying pan. It's just a Tefal lightweight frying pan. Just the kind that you use in your kitchen really. But we have a frying pan that I like to use. Let's move this. Here's my Stanley stainless steel. Just open up and show you. Yeah, so this is a Stanley stainless steel frying pan, which I've used a lot on my videos. I do take it while camping. It's not the lightest, but you do get a little bit of kit with it as well. Nice lid to keep on it, so if it's dirty, you don't have to bother washing it. You don't have to worry about your rucksack getting dirty inside. A couple of plastic plates. I did get 2 of these, but I've lost one. And this little handy spatula there as well. This comes handy sometimes. Don't always use it. And there's a handy little chopping board that you get as well, which I've used quite a few times. You can probably tell by the scratching there. Yeah, so it's a good bit of kit. Definitely recommend that. As I say, it's not the lightest, so if you're going backpacking, maybe it's not the best for that, but for a night in the woods, it's perfect. Yeah, the other frying pans I like to use is this, the Lodge cast iron skillet, 10-inch. Really cracking bit of kit this. This is good for when you're making steak or a day in the woods. It's quite heavy, so not really good for wild camping, but for a day in the woods or one night in the woods, not too bad. Yeah, I love using it, especially for steaks and stuff like that. And the last frying pan I like to use is this, the TFK toasty maker, which is a nice bit of kit as well. I've used that a few times on my videos. Comes in a handy case as well. That's good to take for a day in the woods. I mean, you could take it on the wild camp, it's not too heavy, but it does take up a bit of space in your bag. But yeah, it's a cracking bit of kit. I've got this little carbon steel wok as well, little mini wok, which is good. Little one-man stir-fry pan. I mean, I haven't used it much, but it is a nice little bit of kit to have. Lightweight, doesn't take up much room. I mean, it's carbon steel, the handle's starting to rust a bit there, but the inside's okay. You've just got to keep it greased up, keep it oiled up, and it won't rust. Same with carbon steel knives and what have you. Right, I'll just show you the stoves I like to use. I meant to say I've only got one titanium pan before, when I said titanium item, because I've got a titanium stove as well, and I've got the titanium alcohol stove as well. But yeah, this is just a little wood stove, really lightweight, packs down flat into this little case here. I've used that a few times when I go to the woods, handy little bit of kit. Just need a few twigs and you're making yourself a brew in no time, so that's a good bit of kit as well. And I've got another twig stove here, the wood gasifier stove, when I've only used that once. Packs down small, and that's good as well if you want to make a quick brew or cook something up in the woods. You just need to use a few twigs or pine cones or whatever. People that watch my channel probably know my favourite way that I like to cook, and that's with alcohol stoves. And this is a little Lixada one here, which you can get cheap on Amazon. I think I've used that the most, to be honest. It's served me well. There's a little titanium on here, but that seems to use more fuel up. I mean, it's really lightweight, and there's no lid on it as well, so you can't fill it up first before you go, which is what's good about these Lixada ones, and the Trangia one there as well. Sometimes I like to take 2 or 3 with me when I do cooking, and it is my favourite way to cook. I think it's just so relaxing. Just add a bit of fuel into the stove, bioethanol, that's what I like to use, and you're ready to go. Right, the gas stoves that I like to use, this Coleman Firepower, which is a powerful stove, just screws onto the top of your gas canister there. I've got another one here, I think it's an Outad, I've used that loads of times, it's a nice little stove. That's got legs as well, you just fold out, that just screws onto your gas canister. And there's this little tiny one here, it's a Lixada, little pocket stove. I mean, I'm not too keen on the small ones because the food tends to burn. You've got to keep stirring because the stove's so thin and the heat doesn't get distributed enough around the pan. It causes a hot spot, so you've got to keep stirring it. So that's why I prefer this one really. It's a lot wider, so the heat gets distributed more. So that's the one I prefer to use. Although this one's good as well because it's got legs. Yeah, so there's the 3 gas stoves, but I don't really use them that much to be honest. Right, I'll just show you what cups, bowls and plates I like to use. This is my favourite cup. This is a Tatanka stainless steel mug. It's quite big, you get a lot of liquid in that. And if you wanted to, you could heat water up on it as well by putting it directly onto the stove. If you wanted just to heat a little bit of water up quickly. These are the plastic ones that come in the Stanley Adventure Camp cook set. And these are really handy to use as well, insulated plastic cups. This is the Tatanka bowl, stainless steel. I mean, I've had this for a while, this stainless steel plate. I think it was only about £3, I think I got it from Millets years ago. And recently I've been using the Kapilka stuff, which I really like. I think I lost my spoon as well on a recent camp, which I'm a bit gutted about. There's the Kapilka bowl. Really good bit of kit. Nice and solid as well. And there's the plate. So yeah, there's the plates that I like to use, the bowls. I've got 2 feather rods here. One's the feather fire and a little Swedish fire steel as well. And this one's got a bit of a hollow inside so you can take shave into fat wood. That bit just screws on there. There's a little compass in there as well. That's the lid. Yeah, so that's a nice little bit of kit as well. This pouch here is just a wax canvas pouch that I keep jute twine and fat wood in. If I go to the wood to take that with me to start a fire. So that's a nice little bit of kit as well. And I've got this little flint and steel set here. Comes in this handy little bag. That's my charcoal after in that plastic bag. In this little pouch here, it's one of my favourite pieces of gear, and that's the Uco mini flat pack grill and fire pit. And I've used this quite a lot in my wild camps and in the woods. I like to use it as a barbecue. Just put some charcoal in there, or some briquettes, and you're ready to go. Or you can use it as a little fire as well. I'll put a little clip of it up on the screen now so you can see what I mean. Yeah, I love this bit of kit. One of my favourite items. If I lost it, I'd definitely buy it back. Another one of my favourite items is the Victorinox Hiker penknife that comes everywhere with me. That's my little pop-off leather pouch that it goes in. Yeah, I take that everywhere on all my wild camps, bushcraft camps, hiking. Great bit of kit, definitely recommend that one. Right, now I'll just show you some of my favourite pans that I like to use. I'll start with this one first. This is the Stanley Adventure Camp cook set, which makes a handy solo cook set as well. Fits into this here, the Condor H2O pouch here. Slots into the Tatanka mug like this, and that slots in, and then you've got the other 2 cups as well that fit inside. So it makes a handy little cook set. You've got this little pouch here for your feather rods and knives and forks, etc. Yeah, I tend to use this one when I go out on days out with the kids. It's been my hot dog pan for the last few times I've been out. comes in handy for that. And I usually use a gas stove with this. I mean, you can use it on open fires as well. I think it's just over a litre capacity. So yeah, it's a good little one-man pan, that. Recommend it. Next up is the zebra billy cans. Well, these are really popular in the bushcraft community. They're really handy to hang over the fire. This is the 14cm. This is the one I use for stews. I mean, you could get about you could feed about 2 or 3 people with this one. But yeah, it's a really good pan. I've used it a few times. Comes with a handy little tray as well inside. I have used that to cook, and it makes a nice little bowl as well if you're just out on your own. So you can just pour your stew in that when you're done. Use it as a bowl. I mean, they do come in a few different sizes. There's 16cm, which I've seen people use as ovens a lot on campfires, but I haven't bothered getting that one. And there's the 12cm. I've used this a few times. That's the same. That's got another little pan inside. I mean, it's quite small, but you could use it. You could fry an egg in it, or a couple of sausages maybe. And I've got this little pan grip here. So that comes in handy as well, if you want to use these. I mean, you can pick these up for a couple of £. So yeah, this is the 12cm. That's just a good one man pan, that. I mean, I've cooked stew in it before, but I tend to use that one now. The 14cm, you get more in it. But it's a good little pan, this. The 12cm, I mean, you can get a 10cm as well, but I think it's too small. There's no point getting it, especially for my appetite. My favourite pan that I like to use is a Zebra 14cm lunchbox, which has a locking lid. I mean, this is a cracking little bit of kit. This comes everywhere with me. I've probably used it the most. I mean, it's a good one-man pan. And again, it's got the little insert as well that you can use as a smaller pan inside. But yeah, you can get stew for one person in that easy. Soups, that kind of thing. Beans and sausages. Cook all kinds in that. Rice, dried food, anything. Great bit of kit. I mean, it's not the lightest, but it's solid. It'll last a lifetime. I'll show you the inside of it now. Again, it's got a little plate inside. You can use a small pan or eat out of it. I've used it with this little handle. Comes in really handy. I mean, again, it's not the lightest pan, but I do take it on wild camps as well as bushcraft camps. So I use it on days out in the woods, or I have used it when I've been camping up in the hills in a tent. It doesn't take up that much room, and although it's not the lightest, it's not too bad. It's nice and compact as well. And after you've used it, you can just lock the lid. So if the pan's dirty, you don't have to worry about the contents of the pan getting inside your rucksack. So it comes in handy. And that's what led me to buy my latest pan, which is this. The MSR Alpine Stowaway Pot. This is the 1.6 litre. Yeah, this is the MSR Alpine Stowaway Pot, 1.6 litre. Again, it's got a locking lid, similar to the Zebra lunchbox. Just a bigger version, really. I mean, this comes in different sizes as well. You can get it in 1.1 litre. I think it's 750ml, and I think there's a really small one, which is about 400ml, which I think would be too small anyway. But yeah, I'll be using this a lot to make stews now. Yeah, they're also known as the MSR Seagull pans as well, but they don't have the inner, like the Zebra pots do. They don't have the little plate inside. They can use as a plate or as a small pan. But yeah, this is a cracking bit of kit. Look forward to getting out and using it. Just like how it's got the locking lid as well, so if your pan's dirty, you don't have to worry about it getting inside your rucksack dirty. You can just put the lid on. You can store stuff in it before you go out, food, forks, that kind of thing. So yeah, cracking bit of kit. I mean, the other pan that I've not used yet, and it's this, the Stanley cook and store set, which is slightly smaller than the Zebra lunchbox. Similar in design to the other Stanley Adventure Camp cook set. Cracking bits of kit. Quality stainless steel. I mean, this is just under a litre capacity, I think, 950ml. I mean, I'm not going to go into detail about the capacity of all the pans in this video. I just intended this video to be a short look at me cook kit, and what I use it for, and what I recommend. I mean, I recommend all this on the table. I recommend, because I've got more kit than this. This is just all my favourite stuff that I like to use. And I don't think I'll be adding much more to my cook kit now, to be honest. I mean, I was thinking about adding the Bushbox XL maybe in the future. Might add that, and I was thinking about getting a slightly bigger wok as well for doing stir fries in the woods and stuff. But I'm happy with what I've got. Don't need any more. I've got plenty of pans, frying pans. I've got my little camp kitchen here, just all my food, plenty of containers. I mean, I do prefer stainless steel, and the only reason I bought this little titanium one is if I do a bit of backpacking or multi-day hikes and I don't want to carry too much weight, this comes handy for that. So you can't get much in it, but you can always find a way to make a nice meal. You don't need loads of space all the time. So yeah, this is just a quick run through of my cooking kit. Yeah, I'll just show you the inside of this as well and what you get. Yeah, so inside this Stanley cooking store kit, you get these 4 little containers. I mean, this one could come in handy for porridge or dried rice, dried food, that kind of thing. Pasta maybe. And we've got these little pots as well. These come in handy for oil, chilies, garlic, soy sauce, that kind of thing. Yeah, it comes in really handy. I mean, I'll be using it to store oil, chilies maybe, chili flakes, diced chili. And in this one you could have cut onions and peppers. Keeps it all nice and compact. So yeah, it's a good little bit of kit. Can't wait to get out and use it. I mean, I do highly recommend the Stanley Adventure stuff. Quality stainless steel. I mean, all this stuff can go on. All the stainless steel can go on open fires. The Zebra billy cans, the Zebra lunchbox, the Stanley pans can all be used on fires. So yeah, high quality, should last a lifetime really, look after it. Right then, I think that's it. Just wanted to do a quick video of the stuff I use. This is my cook kit. Just can't wait to get back out there now, start doing a bit of cooking in the woods, and really looking forward to my first wild camp. Got this little titanium spork here, folds up into a little pouch. Nice and lightweight, sure that'll come in handy as well. And this is my little windshield. Right then, I think that's it. That's everything covered now. So right, I'll leave the video here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.